Thanks for viewing YouTube. These are the straws I'm going to be using today. They're extra large. I think they're like milkshake or maybe smoothie straws. But I got them from Kroger's. And Kroger's selection is kind of weird because they never have the same kind of straws when I go. So I just get whatever they have. Try not to get the one with the bendy straws. The bendy part just gets in the way. Okay, I'll start by saturating the hair with a setting lotion, and then I add a foam wrap. At the tips of the hair, I apply a little bit of gel just so that it'll stick to the straw, kind of like a magnet. All right, open the straws and prepare. So her nape, most people's texture in the nape is a little bit softer. So I use a bigger section in the nape, and I divide it into equal parts before I begin rolling. So here, I believe I'm going to do 3 equal sections, maybe 4. And you go ahead, you wrap the tail end of the hair around the straw, and the second turn you kind of overlap that piece, and then you continue to spiral. That second turn is going to lock the tip of the hair into place so that you don't have any ends popping out. Now you take a bobby pin and you insert it vertically into the straw to lock in the hair. So you position the bobby pin around so that it's touching the base of the hair and the straw doesn't move at all. Like so. Notice that how I kind of like hook my finger under the piece that's close to the base. I don't want that hair to overlap up there. I want it to continue a spiral all the way down. I over direct the straws around the edges of her hair. When saturating her hair, you want to make sure you don't put too much. Again, notice that it's not going to be a lot of straw showing. I'm trying to roll to where there is no straw showing throughout the shaft of our hair. But another thing I want you to pay attention to is the amount of free edge left on the straws at the ends. That's my guide to let me know that all of her hair is going to end at the same place. Ashley's hair is not cut in any layers, so I'm going to give her the layered effect. Around these edges, like I say, you over direct in the way you want the hair to lay. So I want all of her hair to frame her face more of a rounded shape. Had I twisted that straw straight down, it would have fallen back behind her ear. And I don't want my straws to fall behind her hair. I want to give the effect of a rounded, layered cut, even though her hair is not cut in layers. A lot of times, like this one, you're going to see that extra product coming out of the hair. That's not necessary. You don't need all that product. So when I finish that, normally I take my finger and I go down the length of the straw and I just remove some of that excess product. I color code my layers just so when I look at it visually, I can see, okay, the yellows, they're all stopping at the same spot. The pinks, they're all stopping at the same spot. The blues, they're going to stop at the same spot. So I just want to make sure that those layers in my mind are going to fall as layers. I am trying to give her the camouflage look. So here is the exception to the rule. Around the front, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to roll this one in the opposite direction. Like I said, you want to frame the face. So this roller goes in the opposite direction as all the other rollers. I am going to put a little gel around here just to make sure it's nice and sleek when we take it down. The hair on the side of the head is not as thick as the hair in the middle of the head, so I'm going to take a larger section from her temple area down to her sideburn. And we are going to have some spaces shown in this roller because, well, in this straw because I want to elongate it. If I rolled it up where you could see no straw, it would be too short. So I want this to be pretty long. I'm going for, like I said, a uniform effect here. Sorry for jumping in front of you guys. It's a habit. I'll get better. So this one, we're going to roll this one back in the same direction as all the other ones. Notice the tension. When I roll, I'm rolling the top and I'm rolling the bottom. I'm not just holding that straw and holding and rolling it from the bottom. You need to roll it from both ends to get a nice, tight, solid, slick set. We're going to flat wrap the hair onto the straw. So you don't have to bend it, hold it, twirl it, any kind of special way. You want it to wrap flat. Again, on that side, that front one was going towards her face. All the other ones are going in the same direction. So you have those two, pink and blue, going towards, and the rest is all still going. Um, so now we're dried. I'm going to show you the easiest way I like to take these down. You remove the bobby pin and then you push it up and pull it down. Bow. Nice and crisp, shiny. Some of them are a little bit harder to pull off than others, but for the most part, they come off really easy. I like to just slide mine out. Some people take and untwirl them out, and that's cool, but this is much easier for me. Now, these are the straws, and I want to compare them so you'll see what I mean by extra large. This is my bone comb, and it's not really a good comparison, so I'm not going to use it. This is a regular drinking straw. These are the straws that I got from Kroger the last time I went to Kroger. And you can see why I don't like to do straw sets because this set takes forever in these little bitty tiny straws. But the look is beautiful as well. I just saw these big ones and that turned me on. So I probably will be using the big ones from now on. But that's the difference. And you know this little guy, don't you? Oh, handy dandy, close the bobby pin. All right, now we're going to separate the hair back into the rows. And we're going to take each piece that we've previously straw set and turn that one piece in between 6 and 10 smaller pieces. So we separate the hair and we wind in the same direction that we rolled until we get long ringlets of spiral curls. We're going to separate them into several smaller pieces. All right, we're almost finished. And as I'm pulling them apart, I'm shaping them also. And I'm also spraying a little bit of oil sheen in between the rows just so that she can have that shine from every direction. I don't want to weigh it down with oil because that's just going to be a little too much. So you see, I still see some pieces that are a little bit bigger that could be separated more. And she can also go home and separate the hair even more if she wants it bigger immediately. I say don't do so much now because tomorrow it's going to get bigger. The day after that it's going to get bigger. And the day after that it's going to get bigger. You want to encourage the frizz in this hairstyle. So this is the final look. And I love it. And she loves it. Look at that look. She played too much. But this is Ashley.
This is wave at 'em. So, because y'all requested a straw set, just got our hair done for free. So, hey YouTube, this was a straw set using these humongous straws, and that's the only way I'm gonna do a straw set.